I'm here today with David Lambert. David Lambert is professor here at Tri-State Bible College. Hello, David. How are you today?
Great, Rex. It's good to be with you today.
And we're here
Right.
today to talk about online education at Tri-State Bible College.
I would have never had the opportunity to go to seminary after Bible college if it wouldn't have been for online education. And in fact, the institution that I went to was one of the two Baptist schools that was pioneering online education. There was a time where online education actually had a negative connotation to it, as though it was not a serious degree. And those of us who were the first ones to get an online degree, we were just a little bit, quiet about it, but not now. I mean, this is what people want, and it's because we don't lose opportunities with online education. We actually gain opportunities uh, in the way of research and in the way of exchanging ideas with some of the most competent and eager students in the country. You could say in the world.
Yeah. What do you think we are learning about the versatility of the learning environment as a result of this experience of the pandemic?
Rex, I don't know that we're learning anything new as much as it's accelerating the path of learning.
Okay.
As we started online education at Tri-State Bible College years ago, we already knew there was a need and there was a benefit. But now, even our traditional students that are coming on campus, they are pleading for online options, or even if it's a resident class, they still want some of the materials and they want some of the coursework to be available online. That gives them a little bit more flexibility with their work schedules. So we've learned now that we can turn the corner. Every industry is moving this direction. The biggest benefit with me was not necessarily using online education from home, but at the time I started in my seminary education, I was a traveling engineer at that time. And I used my time in hotels
Right.
to do research and to write papers and to attend lectures. And you can actually schedule and budget your time better online. That's why it's so popular.
Yep. There are organizations that we have to partner with in order to offer online education from Tri-State Bible College in other states. Uh,
Right.
so
Yeah, it's not just a desire to be a worldwide ministry. Thankfully, there's accrediting bodies, there's organizations that make sure that organizations are legit.
what else do we need in order to expand our reach into other states in the United States?
Right. Well, when we consider the type of student that's interested in Tri-State Bible College, we got to remember, first of all, we're looking at students all over the world.
Right.
And students will choose a Bible college. I mean, everybody has a budget. They're interested in knowing what your fees are, but let's face it, uh, most credible schools have very similar fees. The other reason is they either know somebody at the school or they are attracted to a personality associated with the school, or they look at what the school stands for and they identify with it. But it's also keeping that focus. We are a Bible college that is concentrating on the development of Appalachian pastors for Appalachian ministry. And Appalachia, and when we're talking about this culture, we're talking everything from New York State down to South Carolina. I mean, that's Appalachia.
Yeah. What will it take for Tri-State Bible College to offer not only online courses, but an entire online degree? That's the goal.
We are looking at the opportunity of bringing more adjunct professors on, professors that already have the skill sets. They already have many of the courses that we desire. They've already developed them, and they just needed to reproduce the material for Tri-State's benefit. And there is a certain economy of scale there, but you have to make the investment first. So you do make investment in technology. You make investment in some of the resources that we need to have access to. But then we need to develop some relationships with some adjunct professors further train and develop our existing professors and bring that acumen, if you will, of being able to convey your point online. But if you build classes with the best technology, and it is asynchronous, which means you're working independently during some of it, synchronous, where you're collaborating together as a group, you're working on projects with people in 3 different states. You have a professor that steps into the classroom, is what we like to say, as he comes online and he begins to coach the team that's working together on research. And it's a wonderful thing. So it's getting the faculty members and the support team around those faculty members, that we encourage each other, we stretch each other. Now with these new resources, we can then expand the classroom online to encourage research and work that we've never had before. But the teachers are out there. In fact, Rex, I'm happy to say, the laborers are not few
Mm.
in this situation. There are many teachers out there qualified and experienced with online education. They're looking for avenues, just like Tri-State Bible College, that they can use their skills. And I see it as a win-win-win, that they are looking for an avenue like Tri-State. We're looking for a way that we can somehow compensate them and use their materials with us. And then we want to bring the best options to our students. That's the trifecta.
To use a biblical reference and cast it a little bit different way, the fields are white and the laborers are there.
Yeah.
What we need is those of you who are watching and listening in on our conversation. We want to connect your potential as a giver to the potential that Tri-State Bible College has to accomplish its mission online. And
Yeah.
so we have a campaign that's moving forward called the Onward Campaign, which is an opportunity for you, the giver, to connect with our mission so that we can reach more and more students to train them into faithful servants for tomorrow today. David,
Mhm.
thank you so much for your time today.
Well, Rex, I appreciate you. And for those who are watching, I just want you to know that there are many of us at Tri State Bible College. We've been with the college for a while. I've been with the school for 6 years, and I'm committed to this. And I'm pledging personally myself, I want to invest in this ministry as well. I want this to be a success. So I'm encouraging anybody that wants to come alongside. We want to work with you, and we're just going to, by God's grace, do something really special as we develop those servants that will change churches, possibly all over the world.
Amen. Amen. All right, brother. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. See you again soon.
All right. Bye bye.